Welcome back. A 22-year-old Nokomis man is under arrest following allegations that he raped a 17-year-old girl.
Investigators say the incident happened Sunday after the two had met online. ABC 7's Christopher Brantley joins us live with more on the story tonight. Christopher?
Good evening. 22-year-old Devin Fritch was arrested this past Tuesday after a young woman says he raped her in his home. According to the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office incident report, the two met on Facebook and struck up a friendship online. The victim says they made plans on the night of February 5th to hang out. Fritch drove to her home in Northport, picked her up, and took her here to his home off Laurel Road. The victim says she fell asleep and awoke to Fritch massaging her. She says, "What are you doing?" Then, allegedly, Fritch held his hand over her mouth and raped her. 2 days later, the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office was called.
Well, I wouldn't recommend meeting up anybody you just meet on Facebook. And if for some reason you're going to, make it a public place.
Authorities warn that you may not know the intentions of the person on the other side of the message.
It's like I want to make sure I know him, know it's safe before I go.
Venice High School student Ben Johnson says he would be worried about even meeting up with someone from online in public.
I don't really know them too well. I only know what they say, and I don't know really how they act in public, and body language can give a lot of cues.
The sheriff's office suggests reaching out to them if you're concerned about meeting someone new.
Reach out to somebody, even if it's just if you're a juvenile, reach out to another adult and say, hey, you know, maybe if you don't want to talk to your parents, if you have somebody else you trust that's an adult, say, hey, this is what's going on, what do you think? And
the sheriff's office wouldn't say where they were in the investigation, but according to the incident report, Fritch admitted to having intercourse with the 17-year-old, adding he assumed she wanted to. Now, we did stop by Fritch's home earlier today, but when we knocked on the door, no one answered. Live in Venice, Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Christopher. A follow-up now on the woman accused of being involved in a two-state killing spree. According to an arrest warrant, Mary Rice was a willing participant in the deaths of 4 women in Florida and Alabama and even bought ammunition. The shooting spree ended when the other suspect, William Billy Boyette, fatally shot himself in a motel room in Georgia as a SWAT team closed in. Rice had been holed up with Boyette and surrendered soon after his death. The sheriff in Santa Rosa County, Florida, says Rice had several opportunities to break away from Boyette as she went in and out of stores. She now faces multiple charges in both states.
The investigation of former Sarasota County Sheriff's Deputy Frankie Bybee for attempted murder has now jeopardized the career of one of his colleagues.
Fellow Deputy Carson Plank was arrested Thursday for lying during her interviews about Bybee and withholding evidence against him. But some say that won't be enough to condemn the young officer. ABC 7's Adam Cellini joins us with more on her arrest. Adam.
Yeah, Scott and Haley, Deputy Plank was arrested and later released after she allegedly ignored specific orders and tried to cover it up. But her attorney is confident the department will struggle to prove their charges in court.
23-year-old Carson Plank is the latest Sarasota County Sheriff's deputy to be arrested. The charge, withholding information in Frankie Bybee's investigation. Plank was among those to respond to the home of Bybee's attempted murder victim and told detectives she hadn't spoken with her colleague who was on administrative leave. But according to reports, the two had talked, and she even alerted Bybee to the details and nature of the question detectives were asking.
We sometimes forget how human officers are. In fact, they're human beings just like us. They're afraid of danger just like us. And we don't give them sometimes any leeway that they can make mistakes.
Dr. Eddie Renier is a forensic psychologist who sometimes works with law enforcement. He is not surprised by the young deputy's actions in a stressful situation.
I can certainly understand, as a psychologist, I can understand how someone younger who is in that dangerous role of protecting each other can come to the rescue of the older officer who's in trouble.
During a bond hearing this week, we learned others had also been keeping Bybee in the loop about his own investigation.
I called him and we talked about my interview and I asked him whether or not he did anything. He said no, and we moved on.
The arrest report says Plank also failed to report a blood droplet with human hair that she observed and photographed at the victim's home. But her attorney, Andrea Flynn Mogensen, says Plank will plead not guilty. The two don't believe the sheriff's office has enough evidence to prove these claims.
Someone close to Bybee tells us they never heard of or met Plank, but the two may have been friends outside of work. Plank's status as a deputy is up in the air as she is on administrative leave as well during her own investigation, and Bybee will be back in court for his arraignment on February 24th. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Adam. Florida's chief financial officer is resigning to take a new job with a state university. Jeff Atwater plans to leave the position after the upcoming legislative session for a job at Florida Atlantic University. Atwater will lead strategic initiatives and economic development opportunities at FAU and manage the university's finances and budget. Atwater, a former state Senate president, was elected chief financial officer in 2010 and then re-elected in 2014. Governor Scott will now appoint someone to fill the rest of Atwater's term.
During Black History Month, it is fitting that communities across America take a look at race relations and look for ways to help each other within the community. Here on the Suncoast, an organization is doing just that. The Jewish Family and Children's Services of the Suncoast held the second annual Bridging the Gap event. Community leaders from all around Sarasota, Mayor Willie Shaw, as well as city and county commissioners all attended. The organization prides itself on being a safety net for the entire community, and although it is considered Jewish services, organizers say the goal is providing programs for anyone who needs them.
We care for adolescents, children, families, seniors, veterans, cancer support and wellness programs, anything that anybody needs. Counseling, all the services, financial assistance, we're here to serve the entire community.
The organization also has a military program that offers financial assistance to homeless veterans. It is opening night for Circus Sarasota's winter performances, and it should be an excellent show.
Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan joins us now live from Circus Sarasota, right near Nathan Benderson Park. Hi, Bob.
Hi, and the big show starting tonight at 7 o'clock, and I think it's pretty much sold out for the first performance, and ABC is proud to be a sponsor of this weekend's event. And Beth Graves, the marketing manager. Beth, a big show tonight, and you're expecting a lot of people.
Yes, we're basically sold out for the opening weekend. All 5 shows, tickets are very few and far between. So if you want to come, you should get your tickets for one of the shows coming up in the next 3 weeks.
So 3 weeks, and you had an extended week because of last year's tremendous support.
That's right. Last year, tickets sold so well that we decided to add a week of performances this year.
Well, we wish you luck and success. I'm sure it will be, as always. And thanks for chatting with us here and get people to come to the circus and enjoy a great show.
That would be great. Thank you very much.
Synergy, right?
Synergy, yes.
That's right.
And you can get your tickets at circusarts.org or come to the box office or give us a call at 941-355-9805.
There you go. You took control of marketing. That's what it's all about. Here's what the weather's all about right now. We're looking at fair skies, clear out there currently, and it's sunny and mild, really. The dew point is really low, 37 degrees, and I just explained to Beth just a little bit ago what dew point was all about. Did you learn a little bit about it?
I did learn about it. I'm very excited to know now.
Well, there you go. High pressure dominating the weather over the southeast with fair skies, and will stay that way through the overnight hours. So again, lots of great weather. The weekend is looking good. We'll have much more on all that and the circus coming up a little bit later. Back to you guys.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. Not far from that big top, we're now getting an inside look at the construction taking place on the new Finish Tower at Nathan Benderson Park.
Take a look at this video that was posted today on the Facebook page belonging to the 2017 World Rowing Championships. The 5-story structure will be one of only 3 in the U.S. This all-glass tower was designed by local architects and is required in order for the World Rowing Championships to take place at Nathan Benderson Park. The park's president and CEO, Bob Sullivan, says the best part of the building is the view.
I think they're going to be in awe. I think they look at the park, they look at the rowing facility, they look at Sarasota, and this is really like the icing on top of the cake.
The Finish Tower will be finished early this spring. The World Rowing Championships take place September 23rd through October 1st.
Pretty impressive.
Getting close.
Going up quick. Well, last year, the Sarasota Opera made news around the world as it completed its 28-year-long Verdi cycle.
And they're hoping to continue the excitement as the curtain goes up on the new winter season tonight. ABC 7's Linda Carson has more.
The Sarasota Opera kicks off its season with a proven winner, Madame Butterfly.
Madame Butterfly is one of the most popular operas ever written. It's one of the most popular works of art that we have in Western culture. And the reason it's popular is because it's a great opera. It tells a story that is forever touching, touches everyone.
Joanna Parisi sings the demanding role of Madame Butterfly.
This is what I love to do. I have a lot of heart, a lot of emotion, and I love to communicate that passion to the audience, and opera is the only possible way to do it.
Maestro Dorinzi agrees that opera can draw you into the character on stage and allow you to feel the raw emotions that character is experiencing better than any other art form.
Live singing, there's very little that we hear in music that's live, and by live I mean no microphones. It's just the human voice, a real orchestra playing without a microphone, and it's a very exciting thing to be part of.
Joanna says she totally immerses herself into the role of Madame Butterfly.
I do lose myself with these dramatic characters. The more challenging, the easier they are for me because they demand full heart and full attention and full voice.
And she says you should come. The opera will be good for you.
It's cathartic, it's emotional. You go through so many emotions and you're going to feel something important when you come.
The Sarasota Opera opens its winter season with Madame Butterfly. It starts on Saturday, February 11th and goes through March 25th. Linda Carson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Linda, thank you. Still to come in your Suncoast News, a warning for those who've had fast food over the past 4 months.
Which restaurant is now trying to recover from a malware attack, and who could be affected?
Contemporary Cabinetry and Closet Concepts. Our strength is in building a relationship with our clients. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years. When you organize your home, you simplify your life. Call today for a free in-home consultation or visit the web at contemporarycabinetry.srq.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Robotic surgery is changing medicine. The robot has better vision than a human. You can see 10 times better magnification than the human eye, but it takes a human eye to run the machine. In fact, it takes multiple human eyes to treat a patient. We've perfected the team, we've perfected the procedure, and the more experienced the team, the better the quality outcome.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner. After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Arby's customers, listen up. The company says a data breach may have affected more than 355,000 credit and debit cards. It's the same kind of malware attack behind earlier breaches at Target and Home Depot. This Arby's breach occurred between October 25th and January 19th. The malware allows hackers to steal data as the card is swiped at the cash register. Arby's says the malware has now been eradicated. Customers should keep a close eye, though, on their credit and debit card statements for any unauthorized activity.
A major airline is hiring and doing it in a big way. Delta to add 25,000 new workers over the next 5 years. Those openings come as Delta looks to upgrade its hubs at several of its airports. Delta currently has about 80,000 employees.
Now to Suncoast Traffic Watch. There are no accidents, but US 41 is backed up in the northbound lanes near Fruitville Road. And now let's check back in with Bob, who is live at the circus before tonight's big opening show. Bob.
Haley, I got to tell you, the circus couldn't go on without a lot of help and support from the community and volunteers, just like Shirley Adams right here. Shirley, you've been doing this for 12 years now, and why do you do it?
I do it because, first of all, I love the circus. I love the people who come to the circus. The performers are always wonderful, and it's just something that's so interesting to do. Every performance is new and different, so I come very often.
That's right. I tell you what, the volunteers are all set behind me too. They're actually taking care of some of what, when people come in, they show them their seats and so on and so forth. It's always very helpful when it comes to keeping people in a nice mood here, right, when it comes to the circus, and having a lot of fun.
We want everyone to be happy. This is a happy place.
I got it. I'm already happy. I tell you, we're happy about the weather too. Thank you for your time, and thank you for all the help that you guys do as well. Currently, the Sarasota Bay webcam showing fair skies right now, and we are looking at generally fair skies overnight too. We're going to see this pattern persist, so we will look at fair skies tonight. It will be cool once again. Low temperatures are anticipated to be down to the low 50s, but that's fairly typical. And get a look at this. This is from Michael Klauber. Last night, Cliff Rose said, let me see that photo. He says, why don't you send it in to Bob? And he certainly did. A beautiful, gorgeous shot. We had so many photos sent into pics at mysuncoast.com last night because of that tremendous sunset. Tonight, not as many clouds around, so it won't be as spectacular, but it'll still be nice. The front down to our south dissipating, and currently we have clear skies and 74 degrees. 37-degree dew point, really low, and the pressure at 30-30, that's up there. That's really high, and that continues to rise, and that means usually blue skies, and that's what we're looking at right there in the background at Lakewood Ranch. And 75 the high today, above average. The cold fronts that have been coming through haven't been all that cold, and it hasn't been sticking around all that long. We'll be back above average again tomorrow afternoon with highs into the upper 70s. Now, we didn't get any rainfall today. We're not anticipating any rain through the weekend, or for that matter, throughout early next week. Temperatures currently in the 60s and 70s, 74 now in Miami, and 74 in Sarasota, and 71 now Lake Placid, 75 in Inglewood, and the water temperature has cooled to 68 degrees. Now, here's the hourly forecast. Tonight, temperatures will drop down to seasonal averages in the low 50s. We'll have clear skies throughout the night. No problem with fog because that moisture content in the atmosphere is so low, and it looks like lots of sunshine tomorrow. So if you're going to the beaches, it will feel kind of cool to start things off, but there'll be plenty of sunshine. Load up on the sunscreen. It is going to be, the UV index will be high throughout the day tomorrow and beyond. Now, as far as our forecast goes, here's a look at that future cast. You can see the clouds just kind of working their way around a large dome of high pressure. Those clouds over Georgia staying to our north. There may be some fog forming tomorrow, but more so to our north. There's a front approaching on Sunday. You can see it over the southeast, but it quickly fades away. The storm pattern is starting to calm down a little bit over the northeast, and a little bit more going on out west. Snowfall cover has increased over the eastern northeast United States as a result of the recent storm that moved on through, but all in all, things are calming down here. For boaters, winds will be out of the southeast, turning to the southwest at 10 knots first, and then they'll subside somewhat to 5 knots in the afternoon. A light chop on the bays and in the waters. The water temperature now 68, so it's only cooled a couple degrees. 73 is your high tomorrow for the beaches, a little bit warmer inland. Tides on your screen right there, you see them. High tide upcoming, the next one at 11:43. And it looks like the 7-day forecast looks like this. We'll go back one graphic here and show you that. The 7-day forecast is calling for beautiful weather over the weekend, riding in through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Dominic Bauer, the ringmaster's son. How old are you, Dominic?
I'm 9 years old.
And you got a fishing rod. You always keep that around?
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite fish?
Bass.
Bass? Yeah, I saw you catching some bass here, or talking about it. So you enjoy fishing. Watch this fishing segment coming up. We caught some pompano, saltwater fishing. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Yes, and it was pretty good. Check it out. They say the fishing can be great right before a cold front arrives, and
whenever the water's moving, I like the incoming tide or the outgoing tide, but preferably the incoming tide is better.
Coach Steve Herrick of Beach Fishing Adventures says the fishing's been good as of late.
Last week we got snapper and sheep's head, and then also at the point we got some pompano.
And an avid angler from upstate New York, Steve Nicolai, is a happy returning customer.
Yeah, he always knows where to go and when. So he's a good connection to have down here.
Yeah.
Gets some big snook on the beach occasionally and some nice pompano too.
Coach Steve says the water quality seems to be improving. What about red tide? Has it been a problem here?
No, the red tide has cleared up, thank God. And the water's pretty warm.
70 degrees to be exact.
That's a sheep's head right there. He's just a little bit small.
Oh, yeah.
But they're still fun to catch. Hopefully we'll get some nice big ones.
And bigger ones it was as he hauls in this much bigger criminal fish, as per the stripes. Mr. Nicolai also hooks up a real nice one. It was the fish that kept biting, along with some others as well, to the delight of this couple strolling by.
You guys are out of this world, and it's so much fun to watch what you're doing.
Using this banana jig, he shows how he baits the hook.
Here, and just thread that on there. Just to tip it, I want to break off the head. And there you have, it looks like a little crabby.
Just what the pompano like to eat.
There it is down in the water.
And it worked as he pulls in this nice, tasty pompano. But it was the last catch, which was the catch of the day.
You want to bite it a little?
No, I got it.
Nice job, Bob.
Nice, thank you, man.
Anytime, my man.
Yeah, a lot of fun it was. And Dominic here has a story about a pompano, too. You caught a pompano.
Yes, I caught a 4-pound pompano in Venice in the jetties, the south side of the jetties.
Oh, yeah.
And it broke my bait casting rod, which was a very cheap rod, but...
Yeah, but still, 4-pounder. I caught a pounder, so you're a pretty good angler,
yes,
huh?
And my mom, she fillets very good, and that was about...
I got a great recipe for you,
Very
too.
good.
Yeah, I
It's
bet it
very
was.
good
It's one of
fish.
the best tasting fish I know of, you're right. What kind of fish is this on the screen? You see, that's a redfish, right?
Yep.
And what's this next one?
Sea trout.
Sea trout. Martin catching that down at Boca Grande. And this one?
Grouper.
That's what I said, but it's not. It's actually a mangrove snapper. I said that last night, and I messed up because I couldn't really see it. You can't make it out. But Brian Marcy took his client offshore, and they caught that huge mangrove snapper. That's pretty big, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for your help.
Yeah.
You enjoy the circus?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Me and my dad have been going to Russia, and we've been to Canada.
Wow.
Texas.
Unbelievable. You catch any good fish over in Russia?
No, I wasn't into.
Okay, I got you. Back to you guys.
I want him in the next Gone Fishing segment. Please, Bob, will you do that?
Yeah, we'll get you. Yeah, we can do that.
He's
We're gonna get
awesome.
you the next Gone Fishing segment, all right?
I'd love that.
All right, see?
There you
He's
go.
there. Take a kid fishing.
You guys got
One
a
day
show
he may take
coming.
me.
I can see it.
Co-host right there. See, he learned from his dad, Ringmaster. He's got it.
All right. Thank you,
Yes.
guys. Entertainment news is next.
He's awesome.
Come into a California Closet showroom to experience our quality materials and construction and collaborate with our designers to create the perfect custom solution for any room. Go to CaliforniaClosets.com to request a free design consultation and locate the showroom nearest to you.
Go ahead. Make a fashion statement. Demand something more than just ordinary. Capture elegance in every turn and drive with flair. Where beautiful styling is standard. Stop in and take a test drive. I'll guarantee you'll never go back to plain vanilla again. The all-new 2017 Fiat 500, starting at $14,999. Only at Sunset Fiat in Sarasota.
Florida's last private island is a waterfront lifestyle like no other. This is Harbor Isle, just 5 minutes from the sugar sand beaches of Anna Maria Island. This sun-splashed paradise invites you to enjoy natural adventures and all the recreation of a tropical resort. Island coach homes and waterfront condos are now available from the high 400s, plus incredible savings on move-in ready homes. Come tour 6 designer models. This is the time of your life. Make it island time at Harbor Isle. Go to mintofla.com now.
Flooring Depot has been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties for over 20 years with the best products and installation. Flooring Depot offers carpet, tile, hardwood, and more. Before you buy, give us a try. Stop by our showroom or visit us on the web at bestvaluecarpet.com.
The official salon of ABC7.
During the past 10 years, Tidewell Hospice volunteers have provided more than 1 million hours of service. They sit with patients, giving caregivers a break. They work in offices. They take their furry friends on pet therapy visits. They even clown around. Every task performed by a volunteer makes a difference in the lives of our patients and their families. Join Tidewell's volunteer team. They're truly 1 in a million. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now, during our Winter White event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
The Dark Knight is getting his own toy spin-off in theaters this weekend with the Lego Batman movie.
It's expected to lead the box office. Christian and Anastasia are back for a steamy sequel in 50 Shades Darker. First film in the franchise came out when the books were topping bestseller list and debuted with $85 million. And then Keanu Reeves will return as the hitman for hire in John Wick Chapter 2.
It's Friday, but the fun of TGIT won't end anytime soon. ABC's hit series, thank God it's Thursday, Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder have each been picked up for another season. These suspense-filled shows will continue to keep viewers on the edge of their seats as far as I've known, because Scandal's one of my favorites and it is getting pretty good this season. Next season will be the 14th for Grey's Anatomy, the 7th for Scandal, and the 4th for How to Get Away with Murder. Shonda Rhimes, it's like the Midas touch. Whatever she touches turns to gold. She knows how to write a show.
That's a big night for ABC.
It is, yeah.
We'll be right back with more.
Come into a California Closet showroom to experience our quality materials and construction and collaborate with our designers to create the perfect custom solution for any room. Go to californiaclosets.com to request a free design consultation and locate the showroom nearest to you.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.